welcome back to my channel. This week is going to be a super fun week and a super fun video. So as you already know, I'm going to be using a number wheel to determine how long I read for each day. So today is Monday. I think I'm gonna film to Friday. I kind of have a busy weekend, so I'm not sure if Saturday is going to be included. We will play that by ear, but as of right now, it's gonna be Monday through Friday. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. It's a bit late in the afternoon. It's later than I would have liked to start this video, but you know what? It is what it is. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Okay, here we go. An hour. An hour. That is so good. We'll probably go past the 1 hour, but that is good. That is great. But today would have been a day that I could have done like 2-3 hours. Anyway, so let's talk about the books that I'm in the middle of. So I am in the middle of a physical book as well as a Kindle book. So the book I am physically reading is A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. I am on chapter 8, page 75. So I'm a little bit of the ways through it. This one is a bit boring, to be honest. I'm not enjoying this one as much as I was enjoying the other three. But it's okay. I love these characters so much that I'm going to push through my boredom and I'm going to finish it. Because there are parts that I'm enjoying, like we're getting characters' point of views that we didn't get in the first 3 books. So I'm enjoying that aspect. We're getting some background on characters that we didn't know much about in the other 3. So that's good. I'm enjoying that. It's just, it's not as high stakes as the other 3. So it's taking a minute to get used to. The Kindle book I'm in the middle of is Beartown by Fredrik Backman. This one, I am really intrigued. I'm interested. I'm not sure. I'm on page 14, so I am not far into it at all. So I'm not sure exactly what the plot is or what is going on at this point. We're just getting the setup of the story, getting to know some of the characters. But I'm intrigued. Those are the 2 books that I'm going to be reading. So yeah, let's get this hour started. The 1 hour mark is finished, as you saw. I made it halfway, so I'm now on page 120 at chapter 14. I read 45 pages. The hour is up, so I will see y'all. I will see you tomorrow when I spin the spinner. Happy Tuesday. Guys, it is even later than yesterday, and today is the day that I really need like an hour, 2 tops, because I've got so much going on today. And then tonight, my brother has a school event that we have to attend, and so that is tonight, so I don't have a lot of time to read today. Let's spin the wheel, shall we? Hopefully the wheel won't do me dirty. 7, I'm gonna fail. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do 7 hours of reading today. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to be listening to an audiobook while I do my chores. I wasn't gonna do, yesterday I meant to say, so audiobooks don't count. We're not gonna be doing audiobooks. Well, I'm gonna have to shave off that time because I have got so much to do and I do not want to fail. I do not want to fail. So my goal is to finish A Court of Frost and Starlight. I did make it a little over halfway, so that is great. I have a little less than 100 pages left, so I would love to finish this today. I made it to page 26. I made it to page 26 of Beartown, and I'm still a bit confused as to what the plot is. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but it's okay. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Yesterday we failed. I wanted so badly not to fail, but really it was not realistic for me to be able to read for 7 hours. I had a lot going on yesterday. It was not realistic. So I did read for 3 hours yesterday. I almost made it, but not quite. But I did finish me having to look at the title of the book, A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. I finished this last night, and I rated it a 3-star. Definitely not my favorite. This one's very low stakes, not much is going on. They're pretty much spending Christmas together. They call it solstice, but the way that it's described, like it's Christmas. So that's basically it. It's pretty mundane. Not much going on. It's pretty chill after the war that happened in the third one, which, to be fair, our characters deserve a moment of just, after everything they've been through in the first 3 books. This one, I kind of felt bad for Tamlin a little bit, like, especially towards the end. I was like, poor guy. Like, he has been, yes, he's made some bad choices, but man, he is going through it. But anyways, this is a 3-star. We finished this. So now I can either start a new book or continue the one on my Kindle, Beartown. I think I want to continue Beartown because, like I mentioned, I'm not sure what's going on yet. I'm only on page 26. It's because I have been trying to finish this, so I haven't really been putting much attention to that book. But I think today is the day where I just sit and I binge that book. So that's what we're gonna do. It is time to spin the wheel. So hopefully we don't get a big number. Although today I could do a bigger number. I mean, I still got stuff to do because I'm going out of town this weekend, so I got some preparations to do, but this, I'm better equipped for today for a longer day. So here we go. You've got to be kidding me. Well, I guess it's only fair if I didn't complete it yesterday, then I would have to complete it today. I was really hoping for not a 7-hour day. So if I get a little burnout with actually sitting and reading, I could pop my headphones on. Oh, and that's another thing. I forgot to mention the book that I'm listening to, and that is Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I'm looking at my books over here that are on my May TBR, and I'm like, do I want to start one of them? I know I'm on a book on my Kindle, but do I want to start another book on my May TBR? I don't know. The thing is, I don't know what I'm in the mood for. Here is what I'm thinking. I'm really between A Lady's Guide to Mischief and Mayhem and Where the Crawdads Sing. I'm like, do I want to start these two? Also, I've been looking at Too Late by Colleen Hoover. Like, Colleen Hoover's books normally go by really fast. Like, I'm really able to digest her writing. So I'm like, do I want to start a Colleen Hoover book? I haven't read Colleen Hoover in so long. I think the last book I read by her was It Ends With Us. I know I'm in the minority, but I really enjoy Colleen Hoover's writing. So I'm like, do I want Too Late, A Lady's Guide to Mischief and Mayhem, or Where the Crawdads Sing? I'll get back to you once I make a decision. I have decided that I'm just gonna read Beartown for now. I read the first sentence of each, and I'm like, and then with Too Late, I read a little more than a sentence, and I was like, you know what? This starts out really heavy, and I'm like, I don't know if I want that, but I think this is heavy too. So I may be getting that anyway. Different than what I was expecting. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it reads differently than I was expecting. Like the way that I've heard people talk about it, it wasn't this. I mean, I'm into it, I'm interested. It's not what I was expecting. I like how we get different like point of views and stuff, but there's so many characters. I haven't gotten confused yet, but I do like the way that it's broken up. It breaks up the reading a little bit, and I do like that. The chapters are so long though. They're so long. But I'm currently on chapter 7, page 47. I'm 11% in, but I just had that thought of this is not at all what I was expecting. So guys, I think that I have failed again. I have 2 hours and 12 minutes. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't want to read, and I feel like if I force myself to read, I will put myself in a reading slump. So I know that I'll read like right before I go to sleep, but right now I think I'm just gonna take a break. I'm definitely not gonna finish the 2 hours though, so today is another failed day. Good morning, happy Thursday, everybody. I do have a few reading updates before we spin the wheel for today. Yesterday, I completed Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I ended up rating that a 3.5. It was really good. That twist at the end, I did not see coming. Oh, I love a good Frida McFadden book, to be honest. And I started another audiobook, and that was Below Zero by Ali Hazelwood. Haven't finished that yet, but depending on how long we spend today, I'll probably finish it today. I got to page 70 of Beartown. I'm not sure on how I'm feeling about this. Like, anytime that I sit down to read it, I'll read a chapter because the chapters are so daggone long. I'll read a chapter and then I'm like, okay, I want to read something else. Like, it's interesting, but it's not, I don't want to binge it kind of interesting, if that makes sense. I'm still interested in it and I do want to finish it. Like, DNF is further from my mind. I'm not, it's gonna take me a little bit to read it because I'm just not into it. Now it is time to spin the wheel. So we had 2 hours and 12 minutes on the timer last night. I failed again, I'm sorry, but hopefully we won't be set up for failure today. All right, here is the wheel. What's it gonna land on? Okay. 5 hours is better than 7. 5 I can do. So 5 hours it is. That is better. I'm okay with that. Like, really okay with that. So I'm gonna start Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. I've heard so much about this. I read the synopsis for the first time and I'm like, that sounds really interesting. So that is what I'm gonna start the timer with reading, is Where the Crawdads Sing. I do have a few, I need to do my devotion, and then I can start the timer, but I gotta do that first. But I figured I would go ahead and film the intro of today. I also need to edit the clips from yesterday, and then we can like start. I will see you when I start the timer. Good morning, happy Friday. Today is the last day of this video. So yesterday, as you saw, we did complete the 5 hours at midnight, but we finished the 5 hours. I am so happy that that was a success. I tried so hard to make it a success. So I do have some reading updates. So with Where the Crawdads Sing, I got to page 65, I'm not sure chapter 9, and I am really interested. So far we are jumping timelines to like the past and the present, I believe. This takes place in the 1950s and 60s. Where in the 1950s we're learning about this girl who has grown up in the marsh and she's not had a great childhood. Like, she has not had a great life at all. And then in the 1960s there's been a murder of this boy that this man, he's a grown man, that the girl in the 1950s has come across in the 1950s. So it's like, if that makes any sense. So it's really interesting. I am really enjoying it. At the beginning I wasn't sure, but I feel like I'm like that with every book I start. Like, the beginning I'm like, am I gonna like this? But then once I get into it, I'm like, okay, I like this. So that's this. I ended up starting another audiobook. Below Zero was just not it for me. I was listening to it and I'm like, I'm not into this. So I went on Audible and Audible has like Audible original audiobooks where they're free. And so I downloaded the stand-in. I'm not sure who's it by, but it's gonna be on the screen and you'll be able to see. But it's free on Audible. And I heard Tiffany talk about this. And I am really enjoying that audiobook. Let me tell you, it's really good. So anyway, so those are the reading updates. I didn't read any of Beartown yesterday. I was just not feeling it. So let's spin the wheel. If I get anything above 5 hours, I'll probably fail, just so you know. But here we go. Here is spinner. 4 hours. That is okay. That's okay. It's better than 5, 6, or 7. Hey guys, happy Saturday. Last night I did in fact complete the 4 hours. Yay, can we all just give me a round of applause? I actually completed it. So I do have some reading updates for y'all. On Where the Crawdads Sing, I got to page 110, chapter 17. And this one's an interesting one. It has grasped my attention. I'm really interested to see where the story's gonna go. I don't have much on the plot or storyline just yet, besides what I told y'all in a previous clip. On Beartown, I actually got to page 102, chapter 14. Yes, chapter 14. And I'm enjoying this. I'm just not, I don't know entirely how I feel about it yet. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out so much. And thank you so much for being here with me today. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.